Welcome to today's video. Today we will be looking at 5 features I would like to see in NASCAR Heat Evolution, which comes out this coming September. Now, as some of you may be aware, there is a new company that will be developing these games, so I'm gonna have a little faith in them because honestly I don't see them being much worse than the last company, because the last company, seemed like every single game got slightly worse than the last. So without any further ado, number 5 is improved pit road communication. Now, in the last company, you could only communicate from the point you hit pit road entrance to your pit stall. That is it. Now, as NASCAR fans know, this is not how it works in the real world. So options, whether it be verbal or a rotating dial to communicate with the pit crew on track, would be useful. Like, even if something like this says I'm loose, I'm tight, something like that, to help give them a sense of what you need, so they can already start suggesting stuff at the very least. Now, the second, number 4, is visible DLC paint schemes. The last company in NASCAR 14 released paint schemes that were only visible to people who bought the paint scheme. That may work for some people, but take me for example. I use the in-car camera. I don't see my paint scheme during the race, and if no one else around me has that, then I might as well not have that paint scheme on. And to be completely honest, there's some talented individuals in the community that can design that paint scheme that would be visible for people to see. Number 3 is the Truck Series and Xfinity Series. In NASCAR 08, they had all 3 top series. The main reason I bought it was to have the Truck Series, but the last company to do developing only had the Sprint Cup. Now, I love racing the Sprint Cup, but at least every now and then I want to race trucks. Number 2 is contracts from the teams. Now, I got this idea from F1 2010. It allows you to be yourself, but get offered to race for the bigger teams. In NASCAR, with the last developer, you could be yourself, but you had to race for a team you set up, or you race as an established driver for an established team. You couldn't be you racing for a team, which for a career mode, I think should be an option to get on contracts from them. And finally, but most importantly, number 1 is realistic damage. In NASCAR 2011, they had it where if you hit the pit hood just right and the pins broke, you could potentially have the hood come off. If you blew a tire when you came down pit road and they're changing off a shredded tire. The last company slowly went from that point to, like, the tire looks like it's scuffed. It doesn't even look flat, let alone you blew a tire. So I'm hoping they bring back those features. And most importantly, realistic damage feature I'd like to see is regarding the rear of the car. Now, with the last company, if you got spun and backed into the wall, you scuffed the bumper. There's no real aero damage that you could see. I'd like to see it look more like a real car. Like, if you hit it slightly, it's gonna mess up. Like, say I hit it with the right rear edge. Well, that is gonna damage it. It's gonna affect the aero. Or if I back it completely in, it's gonna bust off the rear end. Like, some people might not want this, but if you got a realistic setting, I want it to be realistic, even if that's a resetting thing. Then it's like, well, I know what happened, go on, or change the difficulty thing, but it's like it to be in there. So I hope you guys like this video. Leave a like so hopefully the developers can see this, and if it's not already in the game, add it into future updates, and comment down below which one you would like to see the most in the upcoming game. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and I will see you guys next time.